Hi, it's Christina from Green Umbrella Marketing. I hadn't planned to do this video, but I've just had a question pop in and I think it might be quite useful because it's a question that comes up all of the time. People are running adverts and maybe they haven't got massive budgets when it comes to like Facebook ads or the ads they're running on Instagram. And they'll come to me and they're like, Christina, I'm not getting the results. And there's a few things I look at when that happens. One of those things is, have they chosen the right campaign objective for the outcome that they're looking for? And if you want to know about campaign objectives, we have got another video on that and we'll make sure the links are just below in the comments for you. But one of the other things that I tend to look at is how are they spreading that budget? More often than not, people will have chosen a geographical location. And I'm going to, we'll call it GU County, okay, centre of the universe here. What they're probably doing is using the whole of the budget to cover this whole area. But actually what we can do, if we really understand who we're targeting, we can pin this down a little bit further and make sure that our budget is working more efficiently in terms of when and where we show our ads. So I'm working with someone who's in the property world at the minute, and what they do essentially is they look for people that have rental properties and they manage those properties for them. So let's say they're looking for people in GU County that are property owners. The fact that they've got a second property kind of puts them in a situation where they've probably got some disposable income, they are probably in a situation where they're interested in investments and that sort of stuff. And you can kind of draw some conclusions just because of, what does it take to be in a situation where you've been able to invest in property and have that there creating some residual income for you. So what I might do is say, okay, well, these people, I think they're likely to shop in certain places. Now, if I use Daventry as an example, we've got the local Tesco's and we've got the local Waitrose. Well, the reality is if you shop in Waitrose, your weekly groceries are probably going to cost £15–20 extra, if not more. So actually it draws a certain demographic, let's say. So what I might want to do is, rather than doing what people traditionally do, which is they kind of say, right, this is the location, and then they draw a radius, say, okay, within this location, 50 kilometres, I want my ad to show in all of that area. What they might choose to do instead of that is actually say, okay, I'm going to drop a pin because I know, let's draw a little road in there, okay? I know there's the big Tesco or the big Waitrose, whatever it is there, maybe it's the gym, maybe it's a hotel, whatever it might be. But actually, I want to drop a pin there and I want my ad to be shown to people that are, let's say, within 5 kilometres of that, okay? So all of a sudden, rather than my budget covering this whole area, it's going to cover people that have been within that location. Now, maybe there's something else in the town and, similar story. We know that our target market is going to kind of come together here. Maybe it's, there's a nice champagne bar or something like that. Actually, yeah, I want people that have been within that location as well. Okay, if you are in retail and there's a big shopping village here, Bicester Village is just down, it's about 45 minutes, an hour away from us. I might want to target people that have been in Bicester Village recently, okay? Maybe I just want my ads to be shown in those areas. Maybe I know there is a particular area of town, maybe it's this area here, okay? And again, I'm going to drop a pin and I'm going to say that radius there, I want my ad to be shown there. Because I know the houses here, they're at a certain price point, people living here are, in that kind of income bracket where they're likely to be able to afford a more, additional mortgage on a separate property, etc., etc. So we have to make some judgments, if you like. We have to really, really understand that person we're wanting to target. But if we do that and we're brave enough to make some assumptions, okay, and we don't want to discriminate or anything like that, but what we do want to do is make sure that our advertising spend is spent in the best possible way. Okay, so by bringing that budget down so that it's only being spent in those areas, actually all this additional space It's like we're not paying for ads to be shown there. And actually the people within this area, we've probably got a higher ratio of the right person seeing your advert. So that's one of the ways you can make your ads work more efficiently for you. Just thinking about that geographical area of where you're targeting, how you can pin that down further. I've seen people where they are trying to reach a target market. You know, we work with a lot of recruiters. We know there's been a big recruitment event going on that draws thousands of recruiters to the NEC, for example. And whilst that event's going on, we've literally run awareness ads during that time for a client, dropped a pin on the NEC and basically said anyone within like 2 kilometres, 3 kilometres of this pin, okay, this like X on the map, okay, that's who we want to see our ad. And that it does work really, really well if you can take that approach. It's not always going to be right for everybody, but if this is something that could be working for you, I really think it will help the performance of your ads. Try it, let me know, drop a comment, tell me what come back, tell me what the outcomes were, and if you've got any further questions, just let me know, I'll be happy to answer them. So, excuse the crazy drawing. I am kind of famous for my whiteboard drawings, and I think it's quite interesting that GU County almost looks like a pizza. So forget the content for a minute. If you want to tune back in just to see more of these fantastic squiggles, just hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and I will catch you again soon.